Also on the show, Pixie Lott, the pop sensation, will be telling us about her first album in a decade. That's 10 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah, it is. And why her new record is the start of a brand new era for her.
But let's kick things off with our first guest. It's Jamie Oliver and Rob Brydon. Hello, boys.
Hello.
Lovely to be here.
Matching.
We are.
Yeah, we
all got the memo.
corresponding wardrobe.
We like to coordinate.
Work with the green.
Rob, today's the longest day. So we're going to start the chat about Christmas. Let's talk about the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special.
Yeah.
Now, everyone's chitter-chattering about it since it was announced that there is going to be another Christmas special. Did you call James and Ruth and say, look, I'm not available?
No, I didn't. No, we had just had a call. I think it was James again, who said, "Yeah, I think we're gonna do it." It was a while ago, you know, and then it was leaked, which was horrible because then you had to lie then when people would ask you, and really close friends and family. But yeah, people seem to have received it well, and I'll be out and about now. And it's confusing because we haven't filmed it yet. We're not doing it until after the summer. And people come up to me and they say, "I bet you're looking forward to Christmas, Rob." And I say, yeah. What about Christmas? Well, it's a nice time of year. Oh, I see what you mean.
Right.
And they're talking about the special.
How does that conversation go when James rings you up? He's like, Rob, we're on, and then just puts the phone down.
He always calls me Bobby. So
Right.
this is what James does every time you see his name. And I pick up and he always goes, "There he is, there he is, Bobby." And I say, "Oh, you know, what's going on?" And he said, "Well, we've done it. And we have written another one." Once again, did it in total secrecy. None of us had a clue that they'd been together and working away at it.
Superb.
Yeah, everybody will be very excited for that.
Yeah.
Now, did you know, Jamie Oliver, that you had a bench in the Christmas special in 2008? The
Did I
first
know?
ever Gavin and Stacey Christmas
Did I know?
special.
I mean, well, obviously when it happened, it gave me credibility with my kids who think their dad's a bit strange. But yeah, I love it. I mean, I love the show.
Should we have a look at the clip?
Please do.
Come on, then.
Worried about this bird, you know.
Why, darling?
Oh, I don't know, the water, the bucket, the soaking, all this other nonsense.
But if it's what Nigella says.
Yeah, and Pete says it's fabulous, but I'm just not confident. You know, not with so many eating with us. I should have stuck with Jamie Oliver. I know where I am with him.
There he is. There he is. I love it. Jamie, I think of all the chefs, you get mentioned more than most.
Definitely.
Very grateful for that. You know, any extra help to keep me in a job, that's amazing after 25 years. But no, it's great. I mean, I love Christmas. And you know, you're now part of Christmas and I've been doing it for a while. I think I've done 25 Christmas specials. So
Oh, my goodness.
Love it.
Well, there's a bit of a wait, but we're excited, Rob.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. Sitting next to Jamie, do you remember? I don't know if you remember this. You and I were on a Michael McIntyre Christmas special some years ago, and it was lovely. And I'd got a lovely outfit to wear. I was loving it. And they gave us some red wine, didn't they?
Yes,
do you
they
remember
did,
this,
yeah.
Jamie? Yes. And Mr. Food and Wine here spilt his red wine onto me. I said, "Jamie, it doesn't matter." And here's the measure of the man. A few days later, knock, knock, knock on the door. He sent me the biggest turkey you've ever seen in your life.
Nice.
Our house was abuzz.
Did you cook it nice?
Of course we did, yeah.
I'm so pleased.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know that I am actually genuinely a turkey farmer.
Yeah.
I work for Kelly Bronze, so I do
That's
about...
right. It was one of those. We did Nigella's recipe, but
Yeah,
never
that's
mind.
fair enough, fair enough.
We know where we are with Nigella.
Fair enough. All right, it's time to talk school dinners, which have come a long way since our days of tapioca. Remember that?
Stirring the jam in, make it pink.
Oh, earlier this year, we launched the Jamie Oliver Good School Food Awards, which celebrate the incredible people providing good food to our school children. And in just a moment, Jamie here will be revealing some of this year's winners.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Rush. Jamie, you went to surprise this year's winner of the Food Educator of the Year Award, Michelle Woodard.
Yeah.
What impressed you about Michelle?
Oh, she was amazing. Her class, love her. They're smashing the results, but she's really put food central in the school. But also, when her classroom got shut down with asbestos, like she went above and beyond and just fixed it and found other things in the neighbourhood to get the kids still educated and still through their exams. So this award is all about what does great look like. How do people go above and beyond? How do they fix the problems? And as you can see there in the video with Russ, like he came in and within weeks he was transforming the food. You can see like the energy from the kids and the appreciation from the teachers, and just like this logic and truth that if you feed kids right, breakfast and lunch, 190 days of the year, it helps them to learn, retain the information and live happier, healthier lives. And now more than ever, with our kids being some of the most unhealthy in Europe, now more than ever, having people like in the Good School Food Awards, like just fly the flag. I mean, I can't tell you. I'm so grateful for your support, by the way.
Oh, not at all. And, well,
it's a beautiful thing.
You talk about the link between learning and food. And, of course, there's a new award this year, Food for Fuel.
Yes.
Which is brilliant. And this was sponsored by Joe Wicks.
Yeah.
Jen Craven won. Tell us about Jen and why she's so amazing.
Well, she's just like joining the dots between cooking and nutrition and movement. And she's doing everything she can to get the kids doing the Daily Mile and the cooking lessons. She's bringing the parents in, the community in, and she's doing like eat them to defeat them, getting them to try different veggies, and like this idea that you've got this opportunity to fill up the next generation with a connection with food, where it comes from, how it affects their body. And again, another incredible shining star that the idea of these awards was to put a light on them and say thank you, bless you, but also show other teachers, parents, head teachers, and kids around the country this is what good looks like.
Nice.
Well, we love showcasing them here. Huge congratulations to all this year's winners. And you can see our rising star, Russ, cooking a delicious pasta dish.
Lovely.
On our sister show, Morning Live, tomorrow, 9:30, BBC One and iPlayer.
Yeah, get your carbs in. Right, still to come, back with her first album in a decade, Pixie Lott, will be telling us about why she's changing up her sound.
And in just a moment, Rob will be chatting about his new comedy drama set in Tudor times, where he plays the very well-dressed Lord Dudley. Oh, look at you, Rob.
We've got a bedspread like that, I'll be honest with you.
Got a bedspread like that.
The cheek of it.
You seem to be treating Mr. Oliver with a lot more respect, I must say.
Rob, you've been making yourself at home in the old world of the Tudors, right, with your new show.
Yeah.
How did it feel to, first of all, initially get the script?
It's such a lovely script. My Lady Jane is on Prime Video, and it's so light.
We were going to plug it at the end of the chat.
Listen, these guys are so into promotion. I've become a machine. I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's got the Tudor stuff, you know. It's got the doublet. It's got the hose.
It's on Prime.
It's on Prime Video. It's a lovely script, so light and economical. And my word, it goes in places when Alice seen it, it goes in places you do not expect.
All right, well, let's take a look.
Go on.
What if history were different?
King Edward, I have terrible news. My mother's forcing me to marry.
Jane, this marriage protects us.
Will you intervene?
I've already approved it. Nobody cares what you want. Jane thinks she can flee her destiny until she discovers lust at first sight. What is your desire?
Independence.
Looking more handsome than normal there, with the goatee beard.
I grew a goatee. That was difficult.
Was it real?
Yeah, it was real. I thought, come on, be like Daniel Day-Lewis, commit to the role. So I grew this goatee beard, forgetting that it was a 7-month shoot. So I just look like I'm having a midlife crisis.
No, you don't.
I said I was playing the lead role in the Richard Hammond musical. I'm always looking up.
I have to say, Rob, I told you earlier, and I'm not saying this because we're both Welsh, it is brilliant. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's quite sexy,
I
quite
heard
saucy.
good rumours.
But it's very, very good.
Wonderfully inappropriate, I heard. Yeah.
It is, on the right side, but good.
No, we've been promoting it for the last few days, and it's so good when you've spent so long making something to get this great kind of groundswell of opinion. Yeah. And we've been speaking to these journalists from all over the world, Australia, Canada, America, and they said, I binged all 8 episodes. And you go, wow.
That is a good sign.
Yeah.
Do you like being a villain?
Yeah, because I don't get to do that, So this guy is really duplicitous. He's sort of charming, but behind your back,
Smarmy, I would call him.
Smarmy, thank you,
Smarmy.
Alex. Smarmy, it's what we all aspire to. So I had an absolute ball doing it. I play. I'm the father of Guildford Dudley, who I want to marry Lady Jane. Her mother is Anna Chancellor, who just steals every scene she's in. I'm in competition in the court of the king with Dominic Cooper, who is superb. Oh, here we go, look. Yeah, we had such fun doing it. We really did.
And you've got Jim Broadbent in it as well.
Yes! He plays the Duke of Leicester, who is afflicted with every...
Oh, gosh, the gout.
...disease known to man. Ooh,
His feet are falling off.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's very effective. Lady Jane, now her accent, because she's an American,
yes,
and her accent was a bit of a shock, wasn't it, to you?
Emily Bader, right, wonderful actress, and for the first 4 months, she spoke in this impeccable English accent when we're doing a scene, when we're hanging around like this, so I think, well, that's who she is. Then about 5 months in, she starts to relax a bit. In between takes, she's got this full-on Californian accent. I thought, well, who are you? Honestly, and it's such a lovely performance from her.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Now, here we go, Rob.
Yeah.
I did promise you. Here's the plug. What's it called?
It's called My Lady Jane.
And where can I find My Lady Jane, Rob?
Prime Video drops next Thursday, the 27th.
Thanks, Rob.
He's well briefed.
I'm done. Shall I go now?
He did drops as well.
I said drops. That's what all the kids are saying.
Down with the kids.
Yeah, boom.
Now it's time to welcome our final guest. She's racked up over 500 million views on YouTube with her much-loved hits. But now Pixie Lott is back with a brand new era of music. Before we chat, let's have a listen to a new single, Somebody's Daughter.
Brand new single.
Yes.
What's the story behind the track? What's the kind of vibe behind the album?
So basically, this is the first single from a new album that's coming in September, which you can pre-order now, and it officially came out today. So I'm so excited because it's been a long time coming. It is an album that I've put my whole heart and soul into, and I've been writing it for 5 years. So for it to actually be coming out is incredible, and it's just very real and raw, and I wrote it all with live musicians in mind, and it's just really the album that I've always wanted to make, really.
We've had lots of messages about your appearance on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pixie. So I'm going to dive straight in. What's your favourite song from the album and why?
My favourite song from the album, I love Somebody's Daughter, but my favourite song is probably Blockbuster Video, because it's very specific it's very nostalgic, and just how I grew up, the different houses I lived in, and about going to Blockbuster Video on a Friday night with my dad and my brother.
What was the video that you rented the most from Blockbuster Video back in the day?
Oh my
that's
gosh.
a good question.
I've still got a few.
I used to
Everybody's got a few. Come on.
I used to really like scary films.
Did you?
Weirdly, when I was younger. Now I can't hack it as much, but yeah, when I was younger, I used to go for the horrors.
And the general vibe of the album, give us an idea.
So it's very, we were very inspired by 70s music. So just real music, real storytelling. We're listening to a lot of Fleetwood Mac and Joni Mitchell, and it's the first cohesive body of work album I've ever made. So I'm just super excited.
I can tell you're really excited about it.
Oh yeah.
Do you feel nervous about it?
To be honest, I just have been waiting so long for it to come out that I can't wait to perform it and do live shows. And I've got my live show coming up on the 11th of July. So
all right, thank you,
far away.
Nuria, for your question as well. I've got a quick question for you, Jamie. I followed Jamie since The Naked Chef. I've loved his crusade to help people to cook. Your campaign for school meals. You're a star, wonderful family man, and such a wonderful role model, Jamie.
Thank you.
This one's from Dave. It says, Rob, you're all right.
You're all right.
I love you, mate.
Couldn't resist that, could you? By the way, the previous one was more of a statement than a question.
There's a bit of a link, though, between you two, because you're playing Radio 2 in the Park.
Yeah, we are.
Bring it on.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome in Preston in September.
How are you feeling about being back on the stage?
Just over the moon, because this album is all about playing it live and being with my band. So to be back but performing new songs it just feels a bit surreal, and I'm so looking forward to it. So I'll see you there.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. And you're going to throw some big hits in too?
Yeah, I'm going to do some of the old stuff for sure, but with a fresh take so it fits in with this new sound.
Oh, right. You've really tweaked the old stuff to level up with the new stuff.
Yeah, just make it completely live and just really rock out so it fits in with all the new album as well.
Have you been to Preston before?
I think I have been before. Yeah, not for a while, so I'm looking forward to going back.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's got to be very good.
It's kind of near where you grew up, right?
Just around the corner,
Lovely.
pretty much.
Hello,
Yeah, from Bolton.
Now, speaking of growing up, of course, since you were performing last, there's a new little addition. When you came on last, Jamie was here.
Yeah,
You were
she was very
heavily pregnant then.
Yeah.
Albert, or do you call him Bertie?
We call him Bertie, so he's officially Albert, but we call him Bertie.
Lovely.
Yes.
And he's 9 months, isn't he?
He's 9 months and he's here in the dressing room with my mum and dad, watching on the screen. Hi, Bertie. There's my dad there in the studio with him.
Are you going to take him on the road with you?
100%. I feel like even though I've waited a while, I feel like the timing is perfect because now I can just share all the experiences with Bertie as well.
Nice. Hey, Jamie, your buddy is on board as well, isn't he? Aspiring TV chef.
Well, he's doing a little work. For a while, we've done cooking buddies, but he's done one with CBBC. So, yeah, he's doing this thing where kids get to swap their hobbies and he swaps his recipes, and it's just a really nice show. Trying to get kids to cook and love food, and, yeah, maybe he'll take over from me one day and I can retire and, hang out with Rob and we can just, put the world to rights. And,
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Do they all cook, Jamie, or is it mainly Buddy?
Well, I've tried to brainwash them all, but yeah, most of them. Yeah, the middle one is 15, so we'll see about that one. But yes, I have treated them all the same, and they're quite confident.
Awesome. Pixie's new single is out now, and the album is coming in September. Quickly, Rob, the show, the name.
I think it's My Lady Jane.
When's it out?
I think it's the 27th.
Where can I watch it?
I think it's Prime Video.
There you go. There you go.
We have got
All
a
good.
quick question for you from David. How would you describe the overall sound and style of your new album?
So it's very organic and, like I said, very live, real, raw.
Very 70s, isn't it?
It's 70s
Isn't it?
inspired.
Isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
That's good,
It's
Rob.
very
They
70s.
produced these too.
I think that's what I would say.
All right, we
you've
leave
got
them
it.
It's got a
chatting.
70s
That's
vibe.
all we've got time for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with Cyndi Lauper, Barney Walsh and Bonnie Langford.
Yeah, good night.
We're still going. Bye.